My favorite part of being a progress student is being able to have all the opportunities and like you Progress High School helps me get opportunities to get into college. That all the teachers allow us to have perfect opportunities. We all like all the sports that are here because I play basketball and softball. They give me advantages to get into college.
My favorite part of being a progress student is the fact of coming here as a student athlete because this is known as a sport high school, even though they have great AP classes and advantages for college, and they give many opportunities for just to be successful in regions and lives and just to be yourself.
Is the opportunity that they give us, like college and sports opportunities, like the LIU test that they gave us a couple weeks ago, a month and a half ago, I think. The Educators Rising program that we are in for college, and the opportunity it gives us to become a teacher.
My favorite part of Progress High School this year would be getting into all of these programs such as AVID, Educators Rising, and meeting a lot of people that I didn't hang out with last year.
Mi favorita parte de Progress High School son todas porque a mí me gusta como estar aquí en la escuela, como si yo pudiera vivir aquí, viviera. Porque es como yo me siento bien aquí y me siento como si fuera mi casa ya.
My favorite part of this year was, I think it was like in the beginning, like getting to know my teachers, my new teachers, and my new classes, and getting comfortable with everybody else.
Favorite part of Progress High School is that the teachers, they show interest in like teaching. They care about how we're learning.
I contributed to Progress High School community by being part of that Ed Rising program in the school, which is us trying to help teachers make better lessons and be better people to their students.
I contributed to the Progress High School community this year by getting more in touch with the teachers and the students by making relationships with them and being able to have conversations with them other than schoolwork.
I know there's multiple ways I contributed to the Progress High School community. I'm in a PGC program, which is a mentorship program, in which we meet with freshmen every Friday and we mentor freshmen, transition them from middle school to high school. I'm also in the Educators Rising program, which is for upcoming teachers, and it benefits teachers because, we evaluate them and we give them feedback, so they can use it beneficially.
By contributing to the community in my way, I would usually see if students are okay, if they need something that bothering them, if they need help in school, anything any of my friends need or anybody, they could come to me and I'll help them out.
I feel like I contribute a lot based on my academics and behavior because some aspects of this school are really different and they are weaknesses in some areas. But I try to set an example for my other students, fellow peers, or friends, because I would like the school community to be a well-organized place to learn.
So in Ed Rising, it's a program for upcoming teachers, and what we do is we meet about 3 times a week. We engage in various discussions, and we make suggestions and help teachers better run a classroom, or how we see it in our eyes.
I go to Beacon after school to practice basketball because I have a passion for basketball and it's something I plan to do in the future. Another thing is I'm an explorer at the 78th precinct. Sometimes we go around, do a little community service. It's a good experience and it helps keep me in check. I'm also a part of Ed Rising. It's a great program. It's like for us to get a head start, like if we want to become a teacher looking in that field. And it's a great experience because I get to go around helping teachers, helping them improve on how they can make their classroom better, and that's not only affecting them but the students as well, because that improves their success and that's basically the teacher completing their job. I'm also in AVID. It's a great program. I feel like it's going to help me a lot in the future, and I'm just grateful to be in everything I am.
Some extracurricular activities I'm a part of would have to be like Compass, Educators Rising, Avid, and that's it.
My goals for next year is to have all my credits and pass all my classes with 90s.
One goal I have for next year is to crack back into the honor roll. Like this year I've been kind of unmotivated, but hopefully next year I'm gonna get back on track and get up there to the principal's honor roll like I've been in the past.
A goal for next year is probably to be on the principal's honor roll, because I'm a regular honor roll student, but I want to get like to the higher status. I want to be in like that elite group of like principal honor roll kids.
Some goals I have for next year is to maintain a 95% average, pass my SATs, finish all my regents, and come to school on time every day.
Some goals I have for next year is to become more attentive in classrooms, because I do tend to lose focus, but I try to stay on task, and also to keep a stable grade, which is 90s and above.
Some goals for next year would be to be on principal's honor roll for all 4 quarters or like the 2 semesters, and to maintain a 90 in every class.
I received 900 on my SAT score, and I would like to be around 1,200 to get into a good college. Most of the colleges that I want to apply for require over 1,000 with math and English combined. Nobody but Ms. Wise has asked me about my SAT score.
Si no me recuerdo bien, creo que fue 870. Sí, mis profesores me han preguntado para ver cómo, porque algunos me ayudaron para yo poder hacerlo bien alto, y ellos me han preguntado cómo me ha ido.
I don't know my PSAT score because nobody would let me be aware of how to figure out my PSAT score or let me know what it was.
I took my PSATs. I don't know my score because no one told me how to retrieve them.
So I have taken my SATs, but nobody has ever told me how to check my grades. So that's why I don't know.
My proudest moment would be when I got on principal honor roll. I would say that was the proudest moment for me because it shows how much hard work I put in throughout the year. I made my mother proud, my family proud, and I made myself proud.
One of my proudest moments was being accepted into the Educators Rising program, and some of my funnest moments with this program was doing walkthroughs and meetings with 7 people from the school board, and that's my proudest moment because it's fun to have something to do inside the school with teachers and to be recognized as a student.
I think the best trip I went on this year was Six Flags and SUNY Old Westbury. I say Six Flags because it was a day to get out of school. No one really focused on school. Everybody focused on the amazing rides and a fun day out with your friends. And I would say SUNY Old Westbury because that's one of the schools that I'm looking into, and they have a lot of programs that I like, and the way they live is nice, the area is nice, and
the best trip I went on this year would have to be Six Flags because it was a day where me and my friend were able to just catch up on things instead of focusing on schoolwork and worrying about assignments and grades and stuff. So we were just able to relax and enjoy the day together.
Six Flags. I would say it was the best trip I went on because I had a good time with my friends. It was we just forgot about school for the day. We forgot about the regions coming up. It was just a day for us to relax.
Other trip that I like was Aquatopia Camelback because I like water rides, and that was fun to be with teachers and also students, and then just to experience different rides other than school. Another trip was Six Flags. I like that because of the thrill rides, and it was exciting just to be with kids that are in school with us that we usually see just doing work to have fun too.
Yo llamaría a esta escuela en una palabra sería que tiene muchas oportunidades porque aquí hay muchos programas y muchas formas de departamento como de deporte y otras cosas que ayudan aquí.
If I had to sum up progress in one word, it would be opportunities.
If I had to sum up the school year in one word, it would be exciting.
To one word, I would say it was courageous.
I'm looking at John Jay right now because I want to follow in my uncle's footsteps. My uncle is my role model, and he motivates me to keep pushing forward, to get the job that I want, and to earn the amount that I want.
Well, there is one college in mind, and that's Oregon College. And besides that, it's Stony Brook. But besides that, I'm not really looking into anything else. I want to study psychology and biology so I could become a medical scientist. So I know those schools really engage in like scientific programs and medical programs. So that's why I look into those colleges.
Estoy viendo por la universidad, no en particular en John Jay, porque yo veo que tienen diferentes cosas como deportes y algunos programas que yo estoy interesada.
Well, certain colleges I would like to attend are Cornell University, Hunter College, LIU, and Temple, and Binghamton. Because those colleges, they appeal to me in ways that other colleges really don't. They offer the academics courses that I would like, such as civil engineering and science skills. So it just feels like an excellent opportunity for me to get an education there.
Some colleges that I'm looking at mainly are Temple University and St. John's University. I personally like Temple University because it's more populated with the certain race, which is blacks. Also that I like the way its community is set up. Everyone gets to know each other, and there's lots of activities based inside of the campus. So I like that university. And St. John's because my dad went to St. John's, and I just, yeah.
I'm looking at Brooklyn College right now because it's kind of close to home, and I have family that went there, and they tell me it's a good school, so I'm looking at that school right now.
The colleges that I'm looking into would be SUNY Old Westbury, NYU, and LIU, because they all have programs that appeal to me and seem interesting, and they're not too far away from home.
The one thing I would change about Progress High School is adding a tennis and swimming club. Everything else is perfect.
If I could change one thing about Progress High School, it would be to start the trips off early, so that it doesn't have to be too late. Students won't have to be looking forward for trips too late into the year. So like students that earned the trip get to go on them early. So more trips to Six Flags, because not everybody got to go. A trip to Aquatopia would be good as well. And trips out of state, museums in Virginia, etc. Washington, D.C.
If I could change one thing about Progress, it'll probably be the student interaction. I feel like in Progress, students come to school because it's school, and I want students to care for school. I want students to like actually want to come here and learn and actually participate in outdoor activities, extracurricular stuff. So that'd probably be one thing I would change. And to do that, we'd offer like new programs to get students as soon as they come into school and get them more engaged and involve families. Families is really important, and involves the student, involves the family, so everybody's all together.
If I could change one thing about Progress High School, it would be the determination of each student. Because I feel like if each student was determined on what they want to do, that would help their success dramatically, and that would impact them as a student.
The water on table policy, we can't have like water or drinks or liquids on our table because teachers think that we might mess up our work, but actually we just need it just for a refresher in case we're like thirsty or something during the lesson or during the classroom time, and I just want to drink.
One thing I would change about Progress High School is lunch. I feel that third period lunch for freshmen and sophomores is too early because it's around 10:36 around that time, and that's honestly too early for have lunch. Also, I think that there should be outside lunch, which is where students can go outside to eat food instead of staying in school and staying hungry.
If I could change one thing about Progress, I would change the way the students act towards each other. because most students call each other names and they think it's okay, and like the other person's probably going home crying. Yeah.
Lo que yo cambiaría de Progress High School es que yo tengo 3 años aquí y todavía yo no he visto como que ellos quisieran cambiar el uniforme, como poner un uniforme a nosotros. Sería algo mejor porque así se podía identificar esta escuela, tú sabes, toda la gente anda con la misma ropa, y aquí hay algunos problemas que se debe a la ropa, que hay alguna competencia, como, oh, ella se cambia mejor, tiene mejores ropas, tiene mejores tenis, y eso para mí ha sido un problema, un punto de un problema de Progress High School.